guys, and I moved. So I moved into this new place maybe about 2 weeks ago, and I wanted to start a channel talking about like interior design, furniture, art, stuff like that. And I thought that this move would be a great way to like introduce the channel, or a great way to like start, I guess, this channel, because I want to take people along with the design process of this apartment. And in true August fashion, I did not film anything regarding the move-in process or like finding this place. It was actually very stressful, and when I get stressed out, I do not think about picking up a camera. But we're about 2 weeks into the move, and we have a good amount of stuff already, and I feel like we're at a good point to give some like home updates, as people like to call them, and also talk about what the end goal for this space would look like. So yeah, I'm gonna take you along to each room and show you what we have thus far, and then also what I hopefully plan for the space. So we'll start off in the kitchen entryway area. The entryway is right here, and as soon as you walk in, you are in the kitchen. I'll do a quick little overview. So it looks like that. I would say the first update is I've had this in my last place, and I just brought it. I honestly was not intending on like keeping it if it didn't fit, but it actually fits perfectly in this little area. It's like a shoe cabinet. I did not plan on keeping it, and I just brought it in case it was able to fit in a certain place in the apartment, but it actually fits perfectly here. So for now, it's gonna stay. It's been a great addition for like shoe organization, and also as like a drop off zone. And it's like thin enough to where I feel like it doesn't take up too much space when you walk in. And there's really nothing wrong with it. So I think we might just keep this here. I've always wanted to change out the hardware, not really because there's anything wrong with it. I just do not like gold. I don't have gold anywhere in my apartment. I'm very much like a silver chrome girly. So eventually that would like to go. But everything else that's here kind of was what I had already on this cabinet. I have this cute little lamp that I got for Christmas. It's called, I think, the Mono lamp. I think they sell them on Urban Outfitters now. I have this beautiful glass, like Murano glass bowl. Right now it's being used as a catch-all. I honestly do not want to use it as a catch-all, but it works for now. I just feel like it's so gorgeous, it needs to have its own moment. I have one of my film cameras. We have our umbrellas here right now just because we don't know where else to put them, but they're kind of being housed here right now as well. I also have these two like vintage ashtrays that I also plan to kind of give their own moment, but they were kind of being used as like storage. So right now they're also being used as storage. And then I have this cute little like hay, what is it called? I guess like a little like plastic bin, which I had in this exact place at my last place. And it's really just like a tech basket, but I don't know, it's cute and it adds a bit of pop of color. And then here I have where our microwave is. Our apartment did not come with the microwave, and at first I thought I would put it above the stove, but since the like, what is that called? The countertop, it's like a stone. Since the stone goes up there, I'm like, I don't think we can drill. And so we just decided to get a countertop microwave. And this one is pretty big. I just don't think I thought I was looking for a compact microwave, but I don't think I was able to conceptualize like what inches look like in an actual space. So it's quite big. It's like family size. But I was able to find a microwave cart for it so that it can be in this corner. And then we also have my boyfriend's a ninja, which is nice because it opens up the counter space, because with both of those like items we had honestly no counter space, and so that's stored here for now. I don't have anything in this cabinet. I know a lot of people used it in like pictures for silverware, but I feel like we have a better place for it. And then down here, honestly, we haven't found a use for all of this stuff yet, because we have quite a bit of space in the kitchen, but I just have like little snacks and then the aluminum foil here right now. So yeah, I'm not gonna go through every single thing, but this is what our, I guess, main countertop is looking like. I have a utensil holder. We have like the coffee stuff for now. I have a little like vintage bar kit that I got that I'm honestly obsessed with, and I haven't been able to use it fully, but I want to get a like designated bar cart or cabinet, and that will get its own thing. And then I have our, what is that called, like dish drying rack, which it's like, it's nice because it's collapsible, and so you can put it up whenever you're washing dishes and then put it away. Will it stay there? I don't know. Is it kind of an eyesore? Yeah, but it works for now. And then going over here, this is our little island. What's nice is that just yesterday, my boyfriend put up this print that he's had. It's from, I don't know who the photographer name is, but he like occasionally works with a guy that works with like different artists for like a gallery. And I think this was one of the artists that he worked with, and they gifted him this print. I cannot, hopefully that's like a good view. And I think the print is nice. We are a Black household, so I think that it's a nice print to see when you like walk into the space. I feel like it's a very dynamic, I don't want to say dramatic, but it's like, you know, it's a showstopper. And then we have our trash can right here. We just got the trash can, and I feel like this is a good space because there's like a lip from the island. There's really not much space outside of this particular spot for us to put the trash can, that I feel like it wouldn't be completely in the way. And I feel like this is like honestly perfect. Okay, and so we have these really cool, like funky counter stools. We have two. One of them is currently being used to house our projector, but I got them off of Facebook Marketplace. I got them for like $50 each, $100 in total. And they're this really nice, like vibrant red steel color. And then the top, the seller said they're like faux ostrich leather or whatever. I definitely plan on changing out the fabric, so getting like a different upholstery. And I originally wanted to paint them black, but that was before we got all of the black appliances in the rest of the kitchen. So I feel like doing black would be a bit overkill. So I don't know what color to paint them yet, but I just felt like red. It does look nice, but I feel like the rest of the kitchen is so warm and our floors are so warm that we needed something to kind of break up the warm vibe of it all. But I do really like them, and I liked how like interesting they look from every angle. So yeah, so we're gonna have like both of them there eventually. And then right now we have like my boyfriend's workout stuff, and also again some random things. It's like the things that you haven't sorted out when you move. We have this really cool, I forget from where, my dad got it for me from one of his like travels abroad. And I think the whole like, there's some sort of masks that are supposed to like ward off evil. They look kind of scary for the entire purpose of like literally like scaring off evil. And I thought that this was a cute placement for it. One, literally because it's right in front of the front door, so it's kind of doing its exact purpose. But also I feel like this is such a skinny wall, and to have something that is also skinny but like nice and vibrant would be a nice contrast to like the white. So for now, it works. And then this is our dining area. It's really nice that we get a dining area, and it's really big. We'll get to those stairs. So for now, let me try and get a better view. For now, we just have the dining table. We also got that off of Facebook Marketplace. It was also a really good deal. We were originally looking at one that was a bit further out, and it was really expensive, but it was like a vintage, I think, designer. And then we saw this one selling for $75, and I really like it. I've actually grown to really enjoy it. I always wanted a glass table. I just feel like, one, this space on its own, I can show you without the lights. This space on its own is really dark, and I feel like having glass, like, kind of, it lets the light go through. And then also, since there is so much wood in this apartment, and especially with the kitchen right there, I feel like doing wood would be a lot. Also because I have some chairs that I wanted to add to the space, and I just felt like glass would be a better fit for how dark the room is, how much I want light to flow through, and then also just like not making it feel, I guess, a bit too like weighed down. We have these two like little folding chairs. For now, I think that they work because we don't have any like seating for the table. And what I'm hoping for is, I have two chairs at my mom's house that I plan on bringing up here. So I'll probably have those two chairs right here. And then I was hoping to do a bench along this side. It's been quite the process figuring out what to do, because we have baseboard heaters like literally along every single wall in this apartment, which will obviously be nice in the winter, but from a design perspective, it gives me quite the challenge. And these in particular, we have like a bunch of piping, I think, behind, like under here, as you can see, like right here. And so it's like, not only are they along this wall, but they come up a bit. And so there's also like quite the bump out. So we'll see, but I do definitely want to do like a bench right here. And then along here, this is kind of unfinished, but we have our bookshelf. This bookshelf I had at my last place, and when we moved, I was just like, I don't know, I feel like we need to put our books away somewhere. And so I decided to put it along this wall because I feel like it would be tall enough. And I actually really like it right here. I think our ceilings are not that low, but they are, I guess, a bit lower in this space, or I guess in this area. And so I feel like, one, it helps to draw the eye up and like give this room some height. And then I also have my closet here. So I just think like it gives a visual interest in this area and makes it look a little bit taller. So yeah, that's the dining area. I don't know like what else to put in this space outside of like, you know, the benches and the chairs. I don't know what artwork we're gonna put up on this wall yet, also because we have a projector. That's what I was saying was sitting on top of the stool. And right now it projects onto this wall. And so we've kind of been like keeping this wall clear for that. Right now I feel like it works. My boyfriend does want to mount the projector along this wall so that you can actually like have it projecting at a nice image. And then like when people come over, and you can have stuff playing. So we're still trying to figure that out. And also this is still trying to be figured out. I'm trying to see where I can put my luggage. And then this is some of like my boyfriend's like tech stuff. But I will try to quickly move into a new piece that we got that is honestly like my favorite piece right now. I mean, we just bought it, so I guess that makes sense, but it's like this gorgeous cabinet armoire situation. We have it in the central room because we do want to put a record player on top. We do want this to be like the record kind of like media stand, I guess, like music, stuff like that. We don't have a record player right now, which is, I guess, funny because we bought it before even having a record player. We do have records. I had a record player before like I moved here, and so I've brought a lot of my records with me. And honestly, like this is not really filled out. Like we just got it maybe a couple days ago. Those are some of my cameras. This is empty. This, it literally just has that in it. And I did a little bit of styling. Right now we have like a speaker, but I'm gonna try to do this quickly because I know that it's gonna be loud. Hold on. So this is currently the second closet. It's my boyfriend's closet. I'm not gonna show you inside there, but it's right off of this main area. And then again, you move, we have stairs. I will get to that. And then this is the one bedroom. It is our bedroom. And it's very simple. This is kind of what it looks like. This is an overview right now. We ended up downsizing to a full-size bed. Honestly, I think we could have fit the queen, but I think it would have really made this space feel a lot smaller, because we just have like a little bit of space before like the door, and I think that would have been all queen size bed. So I think that honestly, like downsizing to the full works. We have a third closet. It is right now just kind of a general storage closet. We're still trying to figure out not necessarily like storage, but how to organize the storage. So this is kind of like honestly all of my stuff that I haven't been able to figure out. And then we have like our laundry baskets right here just to get them out of the way. But yeah, the great thing about this apartment is it has extremely high ceilings. I don't know if you'll even be able to like fully see it, but we have really high ceilings. We also have a ceiling fan, which is really nice. It's come in handy. And then we just have my boyfriend's desk. And then we have, this used to be my nightstand. This is the Cartel Compatibility. I love it down. I was hoping to get two and make those our nightstands, but since we have the bedroom in here, we don't have space for it alongside the bed. But I think for now, it is really cute under the desk and it acts kind of like a nightstand essentially. And I also think it gives like, again, all the wood, a nice pop of color. The curtains were left here from the last tenant. They obviously like work perfectly fine, but eventually I do want to get new curtains. I feel like they serve their purpose, but they're not cute, you know? I would like to get full-length curtains. And I don't know what else to do in this space, just because there's not a lot of like wall space. There's not a lot of room. It's kind of like this L shape is very much used as like a walking path, but I would like to hopefully do more. We obviously want to like put art on the wall, maybe like another cute light or like lamp to give some more like dimensional lighting in here. But yeah, that's the bedroom. Okay, so we're back in the kitchen and I wanted to show the bathroom first. And so like right in this little corner that you can see, you walk down this little hallway and it is our fourth and final closet. And then it's also our bathroom, which is like right behind the kitchen. So I'll show you the closet first, just very briefly. This again is another squeaky door. This is another storage closet. This was really like, this is what we intended on being our storage closet. And there's a cute little full-length mirror. But we just have like cleaning supplies here. I have the box for my lamp because I refuse to get rid of it. This is kind of all like my boyfriend's storage right now. Hopefully that is not too badly out of focus. We have this shelf, which we don't have anything on it currently. Yeah, we're hoping to like organize this closet more and then to get most of our storage, like actual capital S storage stuff in there. And so this is our bathroom. I think it's really cute. We don't have a shower curtain just yet. We have a shower curtain liner, which I got before we moved. Our shower curtain is on the way, but I got, let me show you, this really cute bath mat. It's from Autumn Sonata. I think I just found them as a brand for like, again, like bath home stuff. And I really like their bath mats. We ended up going with this one, which I think is really cute. And then we have our towels here. This towel hook was already there, so that's why we have our towels here. Eventually we'd move them because our light switch is behind that. And then we have the mirror, which is a nice mirror. It has like 3 little things, so you have like 3 compartments, which is nice, and it's a good size mirror. We've been able to fit a lot in there. This is a little moment that I have for our sink. I think the sink is really cute with the white handles, and then we just have the like toilet. This was also here when we moved. I just put some of my past bathroom stuff in there. I'm like, ideally, because I think this is like stuck on the wall like as a little sticker, but it's like ideally we could get a hook like this where there's multiple hooks so we can put like both of our towels on there. But we were gonna move the towels to behind the wall or behind the door instead. But we also wanted to get like a print maybe right here. I don't know what to put here because our towels would be on the wall. I'm like, am I crazy if I get nice, really expensive like towels and I put it there as decoration? My boyfriend said yes, but that might end up being what we do just because I don't know what to do with the towel rack anyways. Otherwise, it's like taking it down, putting a shelf maybe, but super blank. The idea for this bathroom is it's super white and kind of like cold, which I feel like most bathrooms are, and so I'm just hoping to warm it up. But yeah, that's the bathroom, and then let's go to the stairs. Hopefully it's not gonna be too loud. Okay, so we're back in like, I guess, the main area, and we are going to go up the stairs. And just to give you a quick, view, is we have a loft space in this apartment. So let's go up the stairs. So this is the current loft space. We decided to turn it into our living room area just because I feel like it would be a nice, like, cozy area, and it's still pretty central to the rest of the apartment. Right, we got a TV over the weekend. My boyfriend decided to buy a TV. It's pretty big. But we're also like movie people. We're very much into like film and watching stuff. So we wanted to prioritize this space and like a nice TV and stuff like that. So the plan with this area is we're gonna get a console, put the TV up. That's gonna be the TV area. And then you have to bear with me with these sounds because it's literally just gonna always be like this. These are my clothes. I have clothes still in like compression bags that I haven't figured out what to do with, but that eventually will go. And we want to do a nice like sectional along this area. We have to get stuff that's like close to the ground because as you can see, our ceilings are low. It's about like under 5 feet, I think just barely at 5 feet. So it's like you have to kind of crouch in the space, which is another design challenge. But we're gonna get like low seating, make it a really cute, comfy, like hangout space. I have these stickers or this tape along the wall because I originally thought that we were gonna put the bedroom up here, and this was like mapping out the bed. So I guess like disregard that because we're not doing that. I have my DVDs here right now that will go in the console. And then this area is kind of our wild card right now. We have this railing, we have the stairs, but I'm still trying to figure out what this situation is going to be. So for this area, we were thinking of doing like low seating as well, but maybe like the Japanese like tea table seating. So doing like a low table that people like, again, sit on the floor, doing like, you know, a cute little table right here, and then like maybe like cushions on either side so that people that might not care to watch TV in the space or want to be up here and there are like people sitting down, they can still engage over there. They can sit there, you know, card table, little drinks. I think it'll be a vibe. It'll be really fun. Yeah, that's really it. What we do over here is still being kind of worked out. I have found a couch that I feel like would fit perfectly in this area. I'm waiting for samples so that I can see which fabric I want to ultimately get, and then trying to figure out like a rug. I have an idea for the TV console. Again, I'm just trying to work out like how I want to go about it. But yeah, that's really this space and ultimately like the rest of the apartment. Okay, and that is the space. I'm gonna try and do a quick sign off because the traffic outside is loud, but that is the apartment. I'm really excited to continue to get pieces for this space, hopefully bring you guys along, seeing how the rest of the space like shapes out, and then other content that I would like to do regarding interior design, furniture, art, and stuff like that. So yeah, I guess stick along for my next video, whenever that is. Hopefully soon. All right, bye.